Okay, class, settle down, settle down. Come on, guys, settle down. Take your seats. We gotta get ready for today's lesson. Anna, Dave, please get off of the chairs, stop making fishy kisses, and just find your tables. Yeah, Anna, you're over there. Dave, you're over there. We're gonna keep you two separated. Blaine, Sam, what did I tell you about picking on Bjorn? Give him back his nice shoes, even though they are ridiculous. Yes, I know, Adam is hiding up there. Adam, get down from there. I know they don't want you to touch your shoes either. You just bought cheap shoes that wouldn't have to worry about this. But, so, class, we all ready for today's lesson? Before we do today's lesson, let's go over a quick review of last week, all the material that we learned. Does anyone remind us? No? Very quiet from the jellies, and I can see why. Because I absolutely rocked you guys last week. Ended your streak, and I knew it was going to happen. I predicted it, and mostly that was because of your lack of running back. And the also fact that my team went off, scored the most points last week, 137, to your near double-digit 90s score. So, moving on, let's look at the review. Mr. Broman pull out a W. Not expected that. For the amount of transactions that he does do, however, it's unbelievable. I mean, Mr. Broman, I don't know how many times you've traded your snack pack for a different juice box. I mean, and then you trade that juice box for somebody's bag of chips. I mean, by the end of the day, you end up with a pair of car keys. I don't know how you're doing these trades, but if they work out for you like that, then I guess you're going to have to keep doing it. So, anyway, moving on. Josh moves to 0-5. I know, Josh, you really got to start studying and really just pay attention to these assignments. I want you to just do well. We all want you to do well, and you're really dragging down the class average. So, I mean, don't be like Adam last year. Are you the new Adam 2.0? I don't know. I mean, it feels like you won't get kicked out of the league or anything like that, but I mean, you're killing our curve. You're a curve killer, and I mean, I want to keep my stats up for the class. It makes me look good, and I also want to make yourself look good, so just get with that work. Adam, also, big surprise victory. Glad to see that you moved on there, Adam. Congratulations. Yeah, give him a big pat on the back, but don't touch his shoes. And sorry about that, Sam, but Peyton beat you. Peyton's not here today. But yeah, Peyton beat Sam last week. I think, Demarius was there too? Was it Julius? Thomas? No, Demarius? It was Thomas. Well, Thomas beat Sam with Peyton, I guess. But yeah, Sam just absolutely got destroyed there. So, anyway, for today's lesson, I'm going to need you all to pay attention. Yes, over here. We're over here. Can you pay attention? Pay attention, please. No. Right here. You see? Right here. Okay. Focus. You good? Okay. Do you need a pencil? No? Okay. Let's go over today's lesson. All right. A little farther there. There we go. Okay. So for today's lesson, we're going over, and we're going to be talking about... Hey, eyes up. Okay. Thank you. So for today's lesson, we're going to be going through all this week. So we're going to start here with Kevin versus Sam. Now, there should be a pretty good matchup. Kevin, one of the transactioners of the group, versus Sam, who in my opinion is the powerhouse of the past few weeks. He's been doing fantastic, and it's really proved out for him. And he's projected to win by quite a margin, and I'm just going to stick with Sam. I think that, Sam, you're going to do really well. I'm really sorry, Kevin. I know you're new to this class. You transferred over here from across town, and not really everybody's familiar with you yet, but I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. But, hang in there, a few more good jobs, Kevin, and I bet you're going to be just fitting in perfectly. But for right now, you're the new kid, and you kind of have that bowl cut haircut, versus Sam has got that nice kind of Brad Pitt look right now with this team, and it looks really good. And, I don't want to have favorites as a teacher, but my favorites in this matchup is definitely going to be Sam. All right, so class, paying attention. Thank you. All right, moving on to the next matchup. we're going to move over to father and son. I don't know why, Mr. Broman, you've been held back in this class for the past 15 to 25 years. I've lost track at this point, seeing how we've gone through 3 teachers with you. But granted, we are in the same class with your son, and we have this week's matchup, which is bound to be a good one. But I'm just going to go right ahead and just say Anders is going to do another repeat. We're just going to see the Broncos go off. It's so hard with the Peyton Manning factor, and right now Anders is projected to win by 20, and you have to appreciate that, Mr. Broman, because as you and I both know, or at least you know, projections are everything, which they're not, because looks can be deceiving. But in this case, I think he's got you. And if you follow your own mantra, I bet you think the same thing too. So, as of right now, we have class, anybody? Sam, yes, Sam is winning. And then we have Anders winning. Okay, moving on. So, we move to the Jellies versus Bjorn. Jellies coming off a very rough loss, and I'm going to say that they're going to continue this losing streak to move themselves to 4-2. Now, why do I think that? I think it's because that they need to maybe learn a few lessons, stay after class, and maybe get tutored as to why there are 4 quarterbacks sitting on your bench. One of them's not even playing. He's out in the nurse's office with a broken leg. I mean, come on, guys. It's very, very easy fix, but we'll get there. We'll work together. I'll stay after class, and we'll really get this fixed off for you. So because of that, I'm gonna take Bjorn this week, just until the Jellies get that running back situation figured out, or at least their bench depth figured out. That way, I will feel a lot more comfortable with you guys as a whole. So, there's that Marshall Walters kid tapping on the window wanting to get in again. Just go away. Just go. Okay, he's gone now. I don't even know how this happened. I didn't even invite him to this class. Goodness. Okay, moving on to the next matchup. We have Adam versus Blaine. Now, Adam still has his name as Team Nordstrom, and Blaine still Wham Bam Thank You Cam. I can say both of those are misleading, mostly for the fact that Cam Newton has just been dismal. And because of that, he's just projected very low. Andrew Luck, #1 fantasy quarterback right now. He's absolutely dominating. However, I'm still going to think that Blaine's going to be able to pull this off. He's got the core. It really is going to come down to, I think, a big matchup between Arian Foster and Frank Gore between the two. But Adam is just overprojected, I think, with Pierre Garcon. And it's going to come down to those 2 running backs and that top flex position. But I'm going to take Mr. 4-1 powerhouse, and I'm going to go with Blaine. So congratulations, Blaine. Get a piece of candy after class. So nice job there. All right, moving on to our game of the week. This week's game of the week, Josh is handling Mr. DeRoche, myself, the teacher. Now, Josh, 0-5. Will he get his first win this week? I say yes. This is Josh's week. I'm projected over him, but I still don't think my projections are going to hold. Let's just look at the trend last week. I played somebody who was 4-0, and I broke their streak. I'm going to play somebody who's 0-5. I bet you I'd break their streak too and give them their first win. Would I be mad losing to Josh? Not necessarily. It's still early in this point, and Josh actually has a decent team. If you look, he's had the most points scored against him the entire year. He's had multiple occasions where he's scored in the hundreds, high hundreds, even 130s a few times, but he's always played that guy who's just had that one step up on him every week. So that's why I'm taking Josh. So the game's starting in a few minutes. Class to be dismissed here in about 2 seconds. So, all right, everybody, I guess that is it. So, class, you are dismissed. Bjorn, no running. Come on. If you want to be class president, you gotta follow the rules. It's all about rules.